Okay, I don't know why you keep doing this, but it's fine. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Coexisting podcast. I'm Maggie. Please do not adjust your podcast streams because I decided to host the show today because I have actually a day off and I could have prepared and I can wait to get fired afterwards. Thankfully, I have Rob with me
There,
here to stop me if I ever do something shitty, And so, please, Rob, tell me how you are, and please tell the story I've been waiting to hear.
are you talking about the one I told you about earlier this week?
Yes,
Oh,
really,
Jesus.
please.
Oh,
No, we were going to talk about it.
yeah. No, I'm doing good. I'm excited
You
for this week.
shaved. I'm glad you
I
shaved.
shaved. Yep, I shaved. Um, yeah, I haven't slept well this week. Because there's been a reason. A GD owl outside my window, multiple nights in a row. First night, I had enough. I went outside and started shaking like the tree limb, just trying to get the damn thing to go. Like it was right outside my window, and it just didn't move. Like I was like, this thing has like, it's not scared of me. It's just like, who, like fuck off. so, so last night, um, he or she wasn't there long. I just once I opened the door, it was gone. Like it, I didn't hear it anymore. So it's been a pain in the ass, but we'll see. I've been taking naps almost every day because I've been falling asleep, um, just because I haven't slept. But yeah, other than that, I've been doing good. I'm really excited for this week. I'm excited to sleep, and the cool thing is I got to see the bird. Like usually they're like rare to see, and no, this mf'er right outside just looking at me like, well, let's go, come on. I'm like, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna. I don't need that. So, but yeah, I didn't.
Ryan Sullivan saying Barney and Ethel a wonderful super team. Sorry you can't sleep. That sounds painful. Ow. Thank you, Ryan. That was awful.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I have a couple of things to add about that. First of all, the owls are not what they seem. If you know, you know. And second of all, I'm not a stranger to owl problems when it's night. I used to have a lot of owls in my neighborhood, which was extremely like unnatural because it's the city and there are not usually so many owls here. And it was on the roof on my neighbor's building, and it was just going. Oh my.
That was loud.
I'm sorry. I'm
it sounded
loud,
like a
guys.
pterodactyl, not an owl.
No, it was literally an owl. I went on YouTube and like searched for owl, calls, and this was an actual owl. And I was so pissed. What didn't help is that it was during the summer when I was sleeping with an open balcony door, and it was almost as if it was right. Hi, Kyle.
If
And it
anybody will
sounded
listen,
like I'm sorry. It sounded like it was like in my ear, and it was like annoying as fuck. And so I ended up throwing my slipper at the bird, and it flew. And I actually saw how fucking big that bird is. Like I'm like, birds are not supposed to be as big as you. Like I'm not that big. I'm 5 feet tall, but like this, if we're talking about birds, like you're not gonna have a good time. I'm
yeah,
sorry, guys. We need now. Oh, so Van Twinblade said a super chat and said, if you watch Gory Pro Collective, what did you think? I did not have time for that.
I watched it. Um, yeah, I liked it. It wasn't. I preferred Joey Janela's Spring Break Part One or Night One. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah. I enjoyed having Metallica in my head all day long, as I mentioned to you off the air. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
So,
anxious for tonight too.
oh yes, yes, for like a number of reasons, you
Yeah,
know. So, guys, before we get into the show, please like the video and send in your super chats, or as we call them here, thunder chats. If you want your statement or comment read on the air, like Throwback did. Rob is awesome. Thank you guys for being just that. Good luck this weekend. And who do you see being a big winner and losers of Mania weekend? Thank you guys for being awesome in making the workday better. Thank you, Rob. We appreciate the hell out of you,
well
and we
that's
will.
throwback. I'm Rob.
Uh, I'm speaking to throw. I'm
You
speaking
said
of.
you said thank you, Rob, and then you said
Oh,
yeah.
oh yes,
That's all.
thank you. Yes,
I was
Ethel.
like,
It's okay. We're gonna talk about losers and winners at WrestleMania as we go into the show. So, because we're gonna talk about WWE a lot during this show, we actually are going to start with Dynamite, and we're just gonna mention some stuff real quick. CM Punk versus Max Caster certainly happened. Like I enjoyed the rap beforehand, and I never knew that in my life I will ever get to hear a Will Smith chant at a wrestling event. So this was certainly a thing. Glory Pro is my local group. I'm in a professional feud with Jake Something for ripping my sock. Jake Something is amazing, actually. I really enjoy Jake Something, and so does Drew, I gather. John Moxley and Jay Lethal was a really cool match, and FTR versus Gun Club. Like the thing to know about this segment was actually the MJF bit after that. Like I'm interested in to see what happens with FTR and MJF because there's certainly I'm sure that they're turning face a bit.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, I'm anxious to see their match against the Briscoes at Ring of Honor tonight, and they actually challenged the Young Bucks after. So, take my money for that, please, because this match will always be amazing, and we've seen it like once. So that's gonna be a thing.
yeah. I think have we
Yeah,
seen it only once?
yeah, I think we've seen it only once, or
Yeah,
maybe
it seems
two.
like it's been twice, but I can't remember.
As we've mentioned a lot on the show, my memory really, really sucks when it comes to stuff like
Yeah,
even when it comes to good stuff. So, like, my apologies if that has actually happened. The Jericho Appreciation Society, or YAS, as I like to call it. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like this. I hate it. Like every time Daniel Garcia calls himself a sports entertainer, a part of me dies, which sucks because I'm dead inside and I have so little to go through. The Proud and Powerful and Eddie Kingston came back and they brawled a little bit. Actually, the only reason why I'm mentioning this is because I really want to put over Dennis and Lars's interview with Eddie Kingston. They have it up on their YouTube channel at the Wrestling Perspective podcast. Guys, if you want to just watch Eddie Kingston like do a wrestling promo for an hour, like this isn't it. What's actually good about this interview is that like he talks a lot about mental health, and I can listen to Eddie Kingston talk about anything, what like everything, literally. But from a psychologist's perspective, because I'm actually a psychologist, I really enjoyed him talking about mental health for like almost an hour. They had a lot of fun with other stuff. They talked a lot about wrestling, but he mentioned mental health a lot and his struggles. And when you hear him speak, he's just like a regular dude, and I love that because you know you see people talking all the time like I can never do this. Like you literally can. You literally can because Eddie Kingston's doing it and he's just a regular dude. So guys, please go and watch or listen to that interview. You will not regret it. Actually Dennis is a sweetheart and Lars is really cool. The whole interview is a really good listen. Then we had Brian Danielson against Wheeler Yuta. Like I think Wheeler Yuta is joining their faction, like the Blackpool
Blackpool,
Ch-
shit. Blackpool.
crack.
I'm just glad it doesn't start like, yeah, Blackpool. Damn it! Somebody in
B-
chat help us.
yeah,
God,
someone in chat. BCC.
it's like our,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say, yeah. And I feel like they're just prepping it. Ryan Solomon says, also, apparently, I'm going to be doing a Twin Peaks binge. Need to stay on Maggie's good side. Ryan, you're always on my good side. Just fucking watch the show. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, how can you not, like, watch Twin Peaks?
Yeah, Blackpool
Uh,
Combat Club.
yeah, okay, thank you. Like, I was prepared to say collective and, like, slap myself for that. Because like it's a bad word in wrestling apparently. Adam Cole and the Red Dragon Championship celebration segment. Yes, this also certainly happened. I'm just glad. I'm just ready for this actually sucks, but I'm not. I haven't enjoyed the Jurassic Express's tag team championship reign that much. Jackie. Jackie says mental health discussion is so important, and I love Eddie for that. Also, hi, yo. Hi, Jackie. Yes, yes. Please, I can't put over this interview enough. Just go and watch that interview. What do you think about Jurassic Express's
I'll go
title
back to that
reign?
one. Um, eh, it's okay. Like it's been
Yeah,
okay. I I don't know. Something seems like it's been missing, and I don't get it. And that's what I don't understand. I mean, it's been okay. It's just I don't know. It just seems like something's off. Like they haven't been paying too much attention to them.
yes, yes. Like
Um,
they paid attention to a lot of tag teams outside of the championship picture, and that's just weird. And I actually think that they jumped the book on the Jurassic Express as champions. I feel myself just needing to see Proud and Powerful hold that gold, and it's a pity because Jurassic Express are wonderful. I'm just looking forward to what they actually do next. After that, Marina Shafir was announced as Jade's 30th opponent. I haven't been paying attention to Dark, so I have no idea if Marina Shafir has stepped up her game ever since she started being on Dark, and ever since she left, she was let go of
yeah.
WWE. So I have no idea. I'm actually looking forward to it because I don't know.
Oh, she's a hell of a wrestler, and she's a hell of fighter in general. It'll be good for Jade to get in the ring with somebody like Marina Shafir. It'll be good. And the one thing that's going great for Jade Cargill is how much she says she's learning from Bryan Danielson. If there's somebody
I
we can
enjoy
learn
that.
from right now
I
in
enjoy
that
that. Yes.
wrestling, he would be one of the top guy. I mean, he'd be my top choice.
Sure. Yes.
So
Yeah. So then we had a Thunder Rosa promo, and I enjoyed it because this is what I wanted to see, like Thunder Rosa celebrating her win. And we got it. Darby Allin versus Andrade El Idolo was, as you would expect, like an amazing match. I have no idea Andrade looked like a freaking bull, like under that suit he wears. Like I don't know. He doesn't wrestle much, so I don't get to see him. I don't know if I've forgotten how huge he was or he just, puts in the work. I have no idea what happened there, but
I think he does both.
Jesus fuck, like I would expect that when you're in a relationship with Charlotte Flair and she does she's a specimen. Okay, so you need to step up your game. I would expect, and of course the thing that was the big talk after Dynamite was actually Tony Storm debuting and beating the Bunny at the Owen Hart Foundation tournament qualifying match. I'm glad Tony Storm got into AEW. This is a huge signing for me because I've enjoyed Tony Storm's work. So now, how about actually booking the women's division? Like it really doesn't matter who you have in your wrestling company if you don't book the division correctly. Like I was so excited when Ruby Soho got signed to AEW, but like I find myself forgetting that she was actually there. Like
Yeah.
this is how this is how lame this is. Like it's time to actually give a crap about your women's division. And come on, it's way overdue. Like let's get to working.
Yeah. Well, and like I told you earlier that I was going to talk about Tony Storm. I'm glad she's there. I'm glad she's. I like seeing the smile on her face when she got to AEW. She left WWE because of like a big reason for her, and that's cool. For her, it just didn't work out there.
Yes.
My thing about her going to AEW is I don't want her to fall by the wayside there.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Because I saw somebody make a good point the other day, and you just kind of made the same thing. Ruby Soho, it's like she's been moved. Like they move people in and out quite a bit, and I know that I know that they do that so they can get. They say so people can get rest and stuff like that, but it's just one thing I like about Tony Khan is something's not working, he's changing it. WWE,
Yes, sure.
they'll, and I'm not trying to make this AEW versus WWE, but I would just say is if something's not working and Tony just doesn't like it, he changes it right away. And there's times where Vince does the same thing, like where we'll see something like one week and nothing the next week, or we'll see like Alexa Bliss. You look at that in general, like
Who?
yeah. So, but yeah, I'm glad Tony.
Xylee. Who?
Yeah, I'm glad Tony's. Seems like Tony's happy, and that's what matters.
She had the biggest smile on her face. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was good. So, yeah, that was really all I was going to say about AEW this week. So,
Yes, and while we're actually on the subject, we might as well, on the subject of Tony Khan. Throwback said, I guess I'm one of three things: Fred Durst of the Biscuit, Rob Wilkins, and the NXT of the community. Hey, at least it makes things fun. That will be the match that steals the show at Stand and Deliver.
well, we'll definitely get into that. We'll do our
We'll get into that.
we'll do our predictions here in a few.
So while we're actually on the subject of Tony Khan, we might as well talk about Supercard of Honor. It's gonna be a really interesting show. Like it's the first show under the Khan influence, right? It is. So we have the Ring of Honor World title match. Jonathan Gresham against Bandito with Chavo Guerrero. I think Jonathan Gresham is retain. Is
I
keeping
believe
his
so too.
title.
I,
Yeah.
I I think they're going that route. The only reason I would say that Bandito would win is if Jonathan Gresham decided not to sign with Ring of Honor and AEW.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
been popping in on Impact a lot.
yeah. So that's the only reason I think that would change. But
Yeah.
I don't. I think he's AEW bound or AEW/Ring of Honor bound. I think he's staying. But if he loses, I think that might be something to pay attention to. I think that's about. If I had to guess, I'd say that's less than 10% of that happening, but of him going to a different company. But yeah, I think Gresham wins. So we'll have to see what goes on there.
Yeah. Afterwards, we have the Ring of Honor Pure title match between Josh Woods and Wheeler Yuta. I don't think Wheeler Yuta's winning this match.
I actually think he will, and the reason why
Really? This is good.
William Regal's supposed to be at this show tonight, so I'm kind of wondering. I'm not saying they're
Oh, you
gonna.
fucker! I didn't know that.
Well, no, they said Tony Khan said it. He didn't. It wasn't supposed to be a secret, I guess. But the reason like he brought it up is because William Regal's supposed to be at like a Conrad Thompson event or like with Jeff Jarrett and a couple other guys. So I'm kind of curious. Maybe it's like he'll be there for a few and go from one show to another. I mean, wrestlers do that. I mean, look at the Briscoes last night. They wrestled,
Yeah.
I think, in Impact and then went over to GCW or vice versa. So it happened. We'll see what happens. And but that's just me thinking. And who knows? You might see Brian Danielson show up. I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying he can show up, and they're not going to cause like a disqualification, but it's going to be something where maybe Josh Woods is watching, like doesn't pay attention, and Wheeler nails him, and that's how we get Wheeler into the club. Oh, that's just a fantasy booking type thing. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you for that. Having in mind that I did not know that. So we have next the Ring of Honor World Tag Team title match between the Briscoes and FTR. So the thing I mentioned to you off the air, uh, I think that FTR are winning this match, but I kind of feel like that the Young Bucks will pop in because FTR challenged them on Dynamite. So yeah, so it might mean that the Briscoes retain their titles, and the Young Bucks cost FTR the titles. But this wouldn't make sense because if they actually have the Ring of Honor championships, they could face each other for those championships. And I would like to think that the Young Bucks are the smart tag team. We're also going to talk about that over at Stand and Deliver in a bit. But this is actually what I think that's going to happen. For Supercard of Honor, I have, I don't know. I have the day shift tomorrow and on Sunday as well. Like this, no. Like maybe I might. So I'm gonna think about it.
okay.
Yeah.
So
what do you got?
what? Sorry. What do I agree with you. I think FTR. If you go back to the rumors going back to TBS or Warner Brothers not wanting anything to do with the Briscoes, I think maybe this is Tony's way of getting him out of there. Could be. I'm just spitballing here. So I think FTR wins. I think it would be kind of weird if the Young Bucks help them, but also, I mean, they are challenging them, so maybe they want those ROH titles. Who knows? So we'll have to see. But Yeah, I think FTR gets the victory.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, because they it's weird having FTR with no titles. Like I know they have the AAA titles, but Kyle says they are doing a live media scrum after. Feel like something big will happen. Yes, and this is the big thing I suppose will happen. Like, I don't know. Next we have Swerve against Alex Zane. Like this, like if you don't watch the show, please tune in to watch this match. Like at least, because and if you do decide to watch it, like just don't blink ever. Like during this
Don't
match,
blink, just
no, just like have owl eyes all the time and just watch it, because
just don't.
you can never like it's gonna be a pure Alex Zane match, and like it's always like a good thing. I think Swerve is winning this one. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be a good night for AEW wrestlers against Ring of Honor wrestlers. um, I could
Yes,
see.
yes.
I think the only one that could be in question is maybe um, well, obviously the Lee Moriarty and Jay Lethal. That's AEW versus AEW, but
Hmm.
um, I'm kind of curious about Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Martinez. But we'll get to those. But um, yeah, I think Swerve wins tonight.
Yes, yes. Then we have Jay Lethal against Lee Moriarty. I think that Jay Lethal needs some wins,
Yep,
so I think he's gonna win that match.
I
And
think he gets the victory too.
yes. Then you have the interim world women's title match between Mercedes Martinez and Willow. I think Mercedes Martinez wins this match.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
um, I think the only way Willow keeps it is if somebody costs Mercedes the match. But
Who can it be?
no, that's the thing. I don't know. It's not gonna
Like
be
maybe
like.
Britt Baker, but like
But
she's like
yeah, why
they.
would? I
Why
mean,
would she? Like,
yeah,
they have this thing where Mercedes Martinez didn't get the job done. So
yeah.
anything's
Um,
possible, but I think Mercedes is winning this match. Uh, we have Ninja Mac against Tully Blanchard's new client. I think we can all agree it's Simon Miller, but it's just for the fun of it. No, it's I don't know. I kind of think it's Claudio, the ex Cesaro, but you don't think so.
I don't think. I don't. I mean, it could be. I mean, he could be throwing a swerve, but he did say he was going to be on Twitch today, so we'll see. Maybe, and technically, he could be on Twitch in his hotel, I guess. So who knows?
Sure.
I don't know. I It'll be interesting to see. I don't know who it's going to be. I mean, it's that I think that's what I'm most excited for though, because I always love some, like mystery guest. I mean,
Yeah, this is like
it's always fun,
wrestling
and
fans always, yeah,
there's so many people that it could be, and I
yes,
mean, some people. I don't think it's Samoa Joe, but it could be like numerous people, and that's what makes it fun. I mean, for a split second, I'm like, well, if it was Tony's not really into the intergender matches, so I was like, what about like for a second I was like, what about Tessa? And then I realized like he's been staying away from Tessa Blanchard talk, and pretty much everybody has, so it's not going to be her.
Oh my
Uh,
God, it's Tegan Knox.
I think Tegan Knox will be perfect for AEW or Ring of Honor.
She really will be, and I can't wait to see Tegan Knox there. Like she needs to be there. Like I'm
I
not
have a
saying that
yeah
that she'll be the game changer. I just want to see her wrestle. Like I miss her really
yeah,
really much.
and this is
And yeah, what? I'm sorry.
no. I was just going to say this isn't me like not that I have like any inside information or anything. I think we're going to
You
actually
both
see.
don't.
Yeah, well, this is just me spitballing here, but I actually, from what I've been thinking and just I think WWE might actually bring some of these people back soon.
Yeah.
I really do. I think some things are getting stale for them, and I think after Mania we'll see a couple different things change. That's just me making a
Things
prediction.
need to change.
Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, I think whoever this new client is, they're gonna win because you don't bring in a new face and have them lose. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
well, WWE did that with Sting, but and they
Sure.
won't. They know they can't do that with Cody tomorrow, or tomorrow.
Or
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Then finally we have the Ring of Honor TV title match between Titus and Suzuki. Rest in peace, Titus, I guess. Like Suzuki needs to win. I'm sorry. Like he's
Oh,
been losing a lot.
I love Minoru, but I think Rhett Titus is gonna win this. I do.
Yeah, sure. I know because he literally also like won the title, right? Like it's been on him for not quite that long, right?
Yeah, not. I mean, since shit, I don't remember. It hasn't been too long though.
It hasn't
It,
been too long.
was
Like
it the last pay per view?
I think it was actually the last pay per view, like the final battle, right? I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
think so.
yeah, but like Suzuki, come on, like I want to see Suzuki hold the title.
Yeah.
Oh, Robo says Nixon, Tegan Knox can do any kind of match, and I want to see her turn up somewhere soon, even in Stardom. Yeah, this is actually interesting. She had her last match there against Kyrie, who has just returned. They can play off history really well, and Kyrie Sane is, she, she did, but she did the phenomenal forearm and tagged AJ Styles in a tweet. Oh my god, I love this so much. This is just so
Yeah.
wholesome.
Yep.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's gonna be a really fun show. I'm sure. And transitioning into this, we get to talk about our first Cooper Effect segment, and I'm sorry I'm laughing so much because it is literally about a cute little kitty cat that feels so comfortable in its skin that just decides to go and like take everyone else's stuff and bring it back home. A
So it's
klepto
a
cat.
yeah.
It
So
is a klepto cat. This whole thing is in the UK, of course. I feel like we talk about the UK every week on our show in our Cooper Effects. Shout out to all my UK friends. So the owner of the cat actually made up a klepto cat box where she would put all the stolen stuff from the cat and just write on the box, "If this belongs to you, please take it back." I'm sorry. So yeah, she talked about the cat going through that phase where she would bring back all the children's like mini skateboards, like the tech deck ones,
yeah.
with the fingerboards, and every time the cat brought back a different mini skateboard. And just imagine, like, those mini skateboards were a huge thing in Bulgaria, and all like I had because I used to work at an urban shop here in our city, and there was this kid that bought a new mini skateboard every day, every freaking day, like a different one. And imagine this type of kid losing its skateboard every day because a kitty just decided it's his now. And just the owner talks about like waking up and seeing something on her pillow that doesn't belong to them because the cat it's like an offering. Yes, it's like an offering to the owner, like, thank you for feeding me, here you go, take this mini skateboard. So shout out to this amazing kitty cat. I love this so much. I, you know, I'm just a sucker for cats. I love cats. I love dogs and everything. I'm not a cat person. I'm not a dog person. I'm a pet person. I hate people. I love animals.
I love animals myself. Except for that fucking bird.
Oh god, like it's like owls are night creatures, Rob.
I get it.
Like
Hey,
imagine an owl walking up to you during the day and just slapping the shit out of you because you're talking.
look, I get it. When I'm outside, I'm in their
Like
world.
stop having
It's like
sex, Rob.
I forgot how to do that. It's been a long time. That fucking that's another whole conversation that I don't want to talk about.
Coming soon to Fightful Select.
Huh?
No.
But damn it, I lost my train of thought again.
I'm sorry, this is what I do.
Yeah, no, it's
I
fine.
own the show now.
It makes good what the kids would say, good TV. So
Good Fightful Overbooked.
yeah, something.
Something. So transitioning into this, we go into the story about Triple H attending a WWE talent meeting. So this was a nice surprise for everyone attending that meeting because they had actually no idea. And Triple H came in. He actually talked about his health. He provided some knowledge about what happened and whatnot. And the most important thing that was discussed, which I want to actually talk about and clarify some things, he actually said that superstars are now gonna receive a cut from third-party companies. Which, let me clarify what this means, because I saw people freaking out about it. This doesn't mean that wrestlers are now allowed to have Twitch streams or cameos or whatever. This actually means that when WWE makes gets a cameo from someone, from someone from the WWE universe, from a wrestler, this means that the wrestler who does the cameo will now receive a cut from that cameo, like from the receipts, because up until now they haven't. this this is something I wanted to clarify, because I saw people actually happy. It was a bit iffy. I can understand why people got that happy about it, because it's really, really not. I'm sorry.
It shouldn't have taken that long.
It really shouldn't have. Like, imagine, I know that the company actually pays your salary, but I know it's a touchy subject. Like, I'm aware of that, but when you use someone's face and personality, to get to earn money from a cameo, give that person his due.
Yeah.
I want to see how they negotiate this, because this feels like it will be a part of downside contracts. Yes, Ryan, it really may be. I can see that happening, but it's only time will tell. I'm just glad that Triple H was attending a meeting. It was, I suppose that everyone was excited about it, and now we get to be as well.
Yeah.
Yes. So, before
that won't ever happen.
I'm not touching that one.
No, I'm just saying it would be for the wrestler's best. Well, I don't necessarily know if it'd be for the wrestler's best interest, but it would change things, and I don't think it would be for the. Yeah, it varies. I mean, I was gonna say it might not be for the good, but I mean, there's good things about it. Obviously, when I noticed Cody Rhodes, talked about it, and Tony Khan has talked about it. Vince, obviously, we all know about Vince's stand on it. It doesn't seem like it'd be something that'd be good. but for the fan, like I mean, I'm thinking who who knows? That's basically what it comes down to. I just don't know how it would go with these owners.
Yes.
But yeah, it would be. I wish they had more protection for sure.
Oh yes.
That's
I would. Yeah.
and that's what they need.
As I've said multiple times on the show, you work extremely well when you know you appreciate it, and this is how you like. You appreciate people.
Yeah.
So, reminder, guys, please leave a thumbs up on the video and send in your super chats or thunder chats if you want your statement read on the air. And now we are going deep into motherfucking prediction territory frenzy.
Well, the one thing I want to say about that Triple H meeting is I think what was cool is how the wrestlers, the superstars, reacted to him being there. They said that was the first time a lot of them have seen him, and I mean, if you look at it, a lot of that roster, well, all of that roster has been around Triple H one way or another, for the most part. I mean, so it's good that he's back, and people like people like good stories, and him being around, that's a good thing. Maybe he'll be around for shows more. We'll have to see. It sounds like he's doing a lot more like scouting though, so we'll see what goes on there.
I'm actually really really glad. Like I love Triple H. Like we talked about it last week on the show. Like Triple H being there will only and only can only be a positive, because what Triple H did with NXT was amazing, and now that it's like not going so well, like you can actually be pumped up about it, because he's always able to push you, like if you're a wrestler and if you're doing your job. And Kyle says, Money on Gable Stevenson being Seth's opponent. Kyle, no.
I think it would be a disaster. I think it would. You'd be bringing him in to a chorus of boos. Like people would not be happy because they got their hopes up for a Cody Rhodes.
We're gonna talk about.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it just wouldn't be. It wouldn't. It's not what's good for business or what's best for business.
Yes, yes.
Right now.
Oh, of course. It's obviously Corey Graves. I hope it's not. So let's talk a little bit about NXT Stand and Deliver. This will certainly be a show. I think I may watch it live if I'm able to get home in time after work. So we have the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships between Toxic Attraction and Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. This match makes no sense to me, Rob.
Well, yeah, they've had some issues setting up this tag team match because of a few different reasons. Yeah. I'm really curious to see how they do this, because I think it's working for Toxic Attraction, like those belts, but I just don't see them letting Dakota Kai and Raquel lose.
Because they just got together.
Yeah, and my thing is if they lose the belts, Toxic Attraction loses the belts, I think Mandy Rose is going to lose her belt.
Yeah, this is why I think. I think that Toxic Attraction are losing their belt because I feel like it's the whole situation with the Dusty Rhodes Classic, like the women's side, was just so awkward. Like they like it was really like I had no idea what happened there, like literally none, and I don't see any reason for them to push Raquel and Dakota Kai to be back together for nothing.
Yeah,
like I don't see that happening, and I actually think Raquel and Dakota are winning this one. Then we have the Fatal 5-Way ladder match for the NXT North American Championship. between Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar, Solo Sikoa, Grayson Waller, and Cameron Grimes. Let me tell you why I'm so frustrated about this match. Like, first of all, like Cameron Grimes is winning, like in my opinion, because if he loses, this will be the most stupid use of in real life, bad thing that's happened to you ever. Like if they don't capitalize on that huge story they did with Cameron Grimes, like they've been building him up, and it will just be for nothing, absolutely nothing. And the
Yeah.
second thing is, let me rant about Roderick Strong a bit.
Okay.
They mentioned zero times that Roderick Strong is facing Ilya Dragunov for the NXT UK Championships. And when they came up with this whole fatal five-way ladder match thingy, and I went, "Oh, okay, so he's in this match," but then he wasn't in the match. And then they did the second chance three-way between him and Cameron Grimes and A-Kid. And I'm like, okay, so he's winning this match. And this is why they're not doing the NXT UK Championship match at Stand and Deliver. And then Roderick Strong lost again. So now you have zero excuse for not having the NXT UK Championship defended at Stand and Deliver. Like literally no excuses. None. Nada. And actually, last night on NXT UK, Roderick Strong said that Ilya Dragunov is his biggest opponent yet. And no mention of that. Like, I'm fuming. Like, the disrespect NXT UK gets. This is, like, frustrating to me.
Yeah.
What do you think about this match?
It's. I agree completely with you. I just there's really the setup wasn't good. I mean, I feel like there's only like 6 people that watch NXT UK. It feels like, and that's
It's sad.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it is because that's the closest thing we have to what our NXT that we loved.
Yes.
That still shows. I mean, you can definitely see Triple H's influence in NXT UK still, I think.
Yeah, you can still feel it.
Yeah,
This is
so
the cool part. Where is our layover?
I'll fix it. I forget. Well, when I put that picture up, that's what
Yeah, sure.
I forgot to put it back. But
It's
yeah,
okay.
so got to get to the super chat too. But yeah, I pretty much agree with you. It's where did it go? There's Jesus. It's my first time on a computer, I guess. There's one.
Seth versus Marco.
I would laugh my ass off though.
This became a dream match for me.
Yeah.
Like I want to see this so much. Ricardo is absolutely right. But like the world will burn from happiness because everyone wants to see this match now.
Yeah. I might have clicked that one earlier, but
yeah, we read that one already.
It's like my jokes. I go back to them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the
who do you have winning the match? We didn't know. Oh, you didn't know?
I don't know who I don't know who I think will win. Who do you think will win?
I already said it. I think Cameron Grimes is winning. Cameron
Grimes. Well, okay. You can't have Carmelo Hayes lose unless somebody like cost him, like they're holding his leg down or trick cut or.
It's a ladder match.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, let's say he's able to. What I'm saying is, let's say it comes down to him and Cameron Grimes, and somebody like holds his leg down, like somebody comes out, like Trick Williams turns on him and lets somebody else go. That's the only way. Like, and I think what I think happens is if Carmelo Hayes loses this belt, I this is just me thinking here. If Carmelo Hayes loses this belt, that tells me that Braun Breaker is not going to win, and Braun's going to the main roster, and Carmelo is going up to main event with Dolph. Is what I think happens. That's just my opinion. That's the only way I see. The only way I see Carmelo
doesn't
losing.
answer the question of who you got.
Well, damn it, I think Carmelo Hayes wins if he.
Okay.
Unless somebody turns on him, or Trick Williams is the only one that'll turn on him, and if that happens, I think the only person that could win it, as much as we don't want him to, is probably Grayson Waller.
I think that's. Vomit.
I prefer Cameron Grimes myself, but I'm just going with the WWE mindset here.
It's long overdue. Like Cameron Grimes has been he hasn't held anything. Like it's way overdue. Next thing we have Tommaso Ciampa versus Tony D'Angelo. The sad part is it's not sad, but Tony D'Angelo is winning this because Tommaso Ciampa is going up to the main roster, and I'm so just terrified. I say this all the time on our show, Rob. There were two people that did not belong in NXT 2.0, and these two people were Pete Dunne and Tommaso Ciampa. Pete Dunne is gone now, and I will never say Butch. And Tommaso Ciampa is going up as well, and this is the way to do it: putting over the new talent when you leave. And yes, Corey says Grimes is one of the remnants of the old NXT. So by default, I didn't get to read the rest of the super chat.
The chat. Sorry, my bad.
So by default, I wanted to win. Yes, thank you, and I'm sorry, Rob, for shouting.
Whatever, it's fine.
So yeah, yes, Tony D'Angelo is winning this.
Yep, I think so too. I think the crowd will be. See, that's the thing. I think the one thing I told I talked to Throwback about this last night on his show. The one thing that I want to see is this is going to be the first time that we see NXT in front of a regular non-Orlando crowd. I'm really curious to see how they do, how it's going to be. Will we see different chants? Will we see people that we normally don't see get cheered? I know we're not going to see. I think Carmelo Hayes is going to get a freaking huge
he's going to.
I think they're going to go nuts for him. I think they're going to go nuts for Braun Breaker. I really do, and this is not true whatsoever.
He hates me and wants me off the screen. No, Corey, nobody hates you. We all love you.
Yeah. No, it's fun. I'm glad.
I'm literally now running it because Rob is the tech guy at the moment. I'm just producing. Talking.
She's hosting.
Yeah, I'm just talking right now, which obviously I'm not that good at sometimes. There you go. You stuck with me, guys, because you love me. So there you go. Tony D'Angelo is winning. Next, we have the other really bonkers match for me. The Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship between Mandy Rose, Cora Jade, Io Shirai, and Kaylee Ray.
This one, it goes back to what I said about Toxic Attraction. I think if they lose the belt, I think Mandy loses. If they win, I somehow think Mandy wins. I don't know if that makes sense to some people. I think that's what's going to happen. I think
you're just thinking like WWE creative. Yeah. You're doing that. I think Mandy Rose loses. I think Cora Jade will win this match. I have no idea who she will pin. I absolutely have no idea. But this is Cora Jade's been really getting over, and I think that they're giving her this was exactly they did the whole package of her with her stupid ass notebook and stuff. She was doodling the Divas Championship, and I hated the Divas Championship, but she loved it because AJ Lee held it at the time, and Cora Jade's a big AJ Lee fan, so hats off to Cora Jade because she's smart. Yeah, and I think Cora Jade is winning this match. I have really have no idea why, and I think that basically the only reason Io and Kaylee Ray were added to this match was so that there's no another visual of Cora Jade pinning Mandy Rose, because she did it War Games, right? She pinned her in War Games,
Yeah.
or she didn't pin her in War Games. My memory
No,
sucks. Did that happen?
War Games was where she sold her knee injury. Cora Jade had that like knee issue.
Yeah, okay, but she pinned Mandy Rose, right?
Yeah, I think
She
so.
was the one to get the pin. I
Yeah.
don't think they want to do a second visual of that. So this is the why they had Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray in this match, but which is a pity, because I want to see Kaylee Ray hold that title a lot, because she was an excellent NXT UK champion, like the forever champion, because she literally held it forever. And yes, and again, I'm really puzzled by this match. The fact that Io, like, they pushed them together as a team, and then they
They're
did
fighting.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just insane. I like, my brain hurts thinking about it, and I really, really do not want to do that. Who you got?
I think Cora Jade wins. The wins. My prediction though is like it goes back to what I said about Toxic Attraction in the beginning. I think if they win, I think Mandy wins. That's just the way I think it goes.
Mhm.
But if it's not Mandy, I think it goes in this order. Like I think it's Cora Jade or Mandy, but it goes Cora Jade, Mandy, Kaylee Ray, Io. I don't think they're gonna put it on Io. So
Yeah, yeah. Nothing against Io. She's
yeah.
awesome, but like, it's, yeah.
Yep.
I have no idea if they're calling them up,
Yeah.
like Io on the main roster, but like, I guess we'll get to see. Then we have the triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Imperium versus the Creed Brothers versus MSK. So, the thing I talked about before with FTR and the Briscoes and the Young Bucks, I think that Pretty Deadly are the ones who attacked their, their dressing room. And having in mind that Pretty Deadly come from a smart place, which is NXT UK. And they're a smart team. And if they're a smart team, they're gonna want the Creed brothers to win this match just so they can feud against them for the titles. So it'll there's no it'll make no sense if they cost them the match.
Yeah.
Because again, Pretty Deadly were amazing champions, and the fact that they were smart actually made them pretty good champions. Jackie says, "Gotta go, but I enjoy listening. Hope you both have a great day and enjoy the wrestling happening at the weekend." Jackie, we love you. Please have a wonderful day at work, and it's gonna be a wild weekend, that's for sure. So this is the thing here. I think that the Creed brothers are winning, but I'm absolutely terrified what they'll do with Imperium afterwards, because Imperium are like one of those teams that is natural for you to see holding the title belts, because it's weird for them not to have gold.
Yeah.
It's really, yeah,
I agree with you. I think you're right on. Like with this, I think Brutus and Julius will win the titles, and then they'll get attacked. What's going to go on with Imperium is, I think they're going up, along with Walter. With Walter.
Yes, Walter.
Yeah. So I think that's what's happening, because Imperium can take the loss. They can go up. Walter's going to destroy LA Knight, and then you bring him up, and they're good to go. You have a stable right there. in WWE, put them on Raw, make things interesting.
Oh yes, the foreign guys. Ricky
Yeah,
had.
yeah, kind of like well, kind of like nothing. But
Kind of like
I was gonna
nothing.
say like Wade Barrett, but he was only
Oh
one
no, yeah. What was that called? Like Wade
Nexus.
Barrett?
Nexus.
No, Wade Barrett and
Oh, the
Sheamus and Rusev. What was it called?
International House of Pancakes or something like that. Um,
Rob, you jerk.
I can't remember that. Like League of Nations, I think, or something like something dumb like that. Yeah, there it is. League of Nations.
Yeah, okay, League of Nations. Like I missed that.
International
Like they literally
IHOP.
won at WrestleMania.
I want pancakes. Um,
Yes, thank you. Now I want
yeah,
pancakes as well.
International House of Pancakes is what I thought it was, but I knew that was off.
Yeah.
Just been outside.
Uh, yes, and this,
I,
ties into what we said. This
yep.
Walter will absolutely murder LA Knight, which is a
Yeah.
pity. Yes, uh, one or the other. I don't care who he is going up on the main roster. LA Knight, I think, is like completely ready for the main roster. Like I have no idea why he stepped in NXT at all. Which I'm not saying anything, but like LA Knight is amazing. Like he's good on a mic. And what troubles me is that like Vince McMahon is going to see each and every one of these wrestlers at WrestleMania weekend,
Yeah.
and there's literally no way of knowing what will happen after that because he will see everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And we agree on that one, so we can move on to the main event one.
Yeah, to the main event, which is Dolph Ziggler against Braun Breaker. I'm torn here.
I think Braun
I
Breaker
think Braun
wins.
Breaker is winning.
I do too, and I think
Really?
his uncle or his dad helps him. They take out Bobby Roode. That's
Yes,
what I
they're,
think.
they're literally getting inducted into
Yeah,
into the Hall
and
of
they're
Fame.
gonna. Yeah,
Yes.
tonight they're gonna. I think they help. They help Braun win tomorrow. That's what I think
Yeah,
happened.
sure. But like, you
The crowd.
can't have Braun Breaker lose
Yeah.
this one. Having
The
in mind
crowd
that
will.
the Steiners are getting, inducted into the Hall of Fame. But like the awesome video package they did on Dolph Ziggler is just made me like, huh, maybe he's retaining.
Yeah.
I actually think that Braun Breaker is going to stick around a bit in NXT.
I do too, but I can see like
I can see him going on the main roster with that title, but we saw what they did, like with Karrion Kross in that title. Yeah. So it's we'll get to see sooner.
Yeah.
So we get to talk about WrestleMania now. I know that you actually did the predictions with Sean, but like I'm more important than Sean.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree
Yes.
with that.
I'm
Um,
I'm
well,
also way more kinder.
he's dead. So in a week, so we're okay. He passed.
It'll be fine. Like, let me ask you before we do the predictions. How excited are you for WrestleMania?
I love WrestleMania. I do. It's every year
This is a genuine
WrestleMania.
question, by the way. Like, I'm not like this. I'm not doing this for out of
Yeah.
spite of from like because I hate it or don't hate it or love it or anything. It's just a genuine question.
Yeah, I love WrestleMania. My two favorite events, WWE wise, is always WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble. Survivor Series used to be like my third overall, but I really like All Out. So that's gone up there. But yeah, if you said you can only watch one wrestling event a year, it would always be WrestleMania for me. It just would. But yeah, I'm totally looking forward to this. There's so much that I want to see. This Brock Lesnar Roman story is really intriguing. Bianca is going to get, I think, which I'm not trying to jump ahead, but I think Bianca is going to get a WrestleMania moment. It's
another one.
Yeah, I think it's good. I'm excited. So I think even people that really don't care for WWE too much anymore are gonna watch it. I think you'll see a lot of people watch it, and I I think I'm excited for it. I'm always excited for WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's the same with me because like uh at the beginning of this week, I was like, they suck so much. Like, how could they like they ruined WrestleMania? Like, because I'm not excited about that at all. But then I woke up today because it's like Friday and it's just around the corner, and I was like, oh my god, it's WrestleMania, and I just started getting pumped, and I just started seeing all these pictures of friends from Twitter on Instagram, like going to Dallas and meeting up other wrestling fans and meeting wrestlers and whatever. And I was just, it's so nice. Like it's to the point where I think that WWE really rely on people loving the event because it's a social gathering now.
Yeah.
It's not an event; it's a
Well,
social
yeah,
gathering.
it's cool. I mean, like, look at Wally Mania last night.
Yes,
You had
yes, sure.
a NXT, or you had NXT people, you had WWE people, you had AEW. Jade
Hmm.
Cargill was there. I mean, it's cool. Like, it was cool to see.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
and
I'm not. I'm sorry to cut you off, but like, I was excited. I was excited last year because we had fans back, which was something we didn't have like
yeah,
the year before that. And I think that this year we are just have bigger expectations for them,
yeah,
and yeah, so it's cool. Like I just wanted to to have like a better build up. Like
yeah,
I know I'm always going to be excited about WrestleMania,
yeah. The build up
and
was
yeah, it's
just brutal.
or stuff. So let's actually get to talk about this. We have the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair is totally must go over here. I still have annoying sour taste in my mouth from SummerSlam,
Oh
and
yeah,
I think that they need to do it. They need like Bianca so deserves this. She's one of one of the wrestlers that are like
loved
she's so
universal.
much better on the main roster than she was in NXT. I'm
Yeah,
just yeah,
no,
she's the exception here.
yeah. Bianca, I agree 100% with you. Bianca wins.
I
Let's
just
make
can't
up
wait
for
for this
SummerSlam.
match. Yes, I think it's gonna be like maybe a match of the night. I'm not sure, but it has the potential to be. Afterwards, we have the Mysterios versus Miz and Logan Paul. Okay, like the only reason we're getting this match is to put over Rey Mysterio for being on the cover of 2K22, which sucks because he deserved a way better match.
Yeah,
It's WrestleMania. It's Rey Mysterio, Rey freaking Mysterio. It's I know it's probably gonna be in a like an exhibition match for like them kicking their asses and whatnot, and Logan Paul then turning on the Miz. I suppose I don't know, and
yeah,
yeah, he may just abandon him or whatever. Like I don't know, but the Mysterios are totally winning this match.
yeah. I agree. I think usually celebrities do really well at WrestleMania. I think
Well,
this
Bad
one,
Bunny like totally raised
yeah,
the bar on that. Yeah.
yeah. I think this makes it interesting because I don't know how the hell Johnny Knoxville is going to beat Sammy. I don't think he can do it. But this is what I'll say. I agree with you on the Rey Mysterio thing. I think Mysterio's win. Um, and I think that's the way you need to go. I just do. I think that's the way to go. I think should happen is the Miz should get in like towards the end of the match. The Miz gets into Logan Paul's face. Logan pushes him. Ray takes
And
him.
he just leaves.
Yeah, and then Logan just doesn't care, and they hit the 619, and then maybe Logan hits the 619 on the Miz, and after
Sure,
the
why
match,
not?
all three
Poor
celebrate,
Miz.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it that way.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Next, we have Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin with Madcap Moss. I cannot wait for this to be over. I just want like everyone fucking away from Baron Corbin. He's like pulling them in this vortex he has, like in this stupid ass feuds that no one gives a fuck about. And I hate it because Baron Corbin is doing his best with that shit he's being presented with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, but like let's move on already. I think that
Yep. I
actually, Drew McIntyre has like bigger and better stuff to do. I think Drew McIntyre wins, and then Madcap Moss will turn face and kick back Baron Corbin in the ass
Yep. I agree.
5,000 times, and
Hap-
then go with.
Happy Corbin has not ever beaten Drew McIntyre in a one-on-one match. He's only beat him one time, and that was in a triple threat match. But I think Drew
He's
McIntyre wins.
undefeated, Rob.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's he's gonna win. Drew's gonna win.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to see his entrance. I want him to have like the bagpipes and the drums on the set. I really, really want to see that. Yeah, it will be a huge Drew McIntyre entrance. Probably it will be longer than the match itself. So next we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. I do not see the Usos losing here, like they've been on the run of their lives and the Bloodline. I think the Usos retain here. What really, really baffles me is like forcing Shinsuke Nakamura to be in this ridiculous tag team while you stripped him of his title, like the Intercontinental title, the moment he could defend it because he was better already. Like he was injured, and this is why, they're washing their hands with this for not having like storylines with the Intercontinental Championship. But now he's actually better. He can wrestle, and now he's gonna lose to the Usos, which isn't a bad thing. The Usos are wonderful, but like the Intercontinental Championship isn't even on the show. Like, and I don't know, like I don't think it's ever been on WrestleMania like the last couple of years. And this is a slap in the face for for Razor Ramon. Like you literally had it on a silver platter, like a Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Like the IC ladder match at WrestleMania was literally you have a guaranteed like match of the night with that stipulation, and having in mind it was about Scott Hall, right? Like why? Like you literally had it and you didn't do it, and neither US title or IC title are on the show, and I'm gonna freak out because they mean shit right now. And I just hope that if Cody's there, just win one of these two titles and make it mean something, because it's shit. It's a pile of shit and I hate it. So now you talk, because I'm like pissed.
The Usos are gonna win. As far as what you're talking about there, about the Intercontinental and United States, I don't want to say anything because it's not. I don't know if it's hit other websites, but Sean just had a report on Fightful Select that explains some stuff. So I definitely recommend checking out FightfulSelect.com. If you haven't, you should. But there's a little bit into what you're talking about.
Okay, fine. Then I'm gonna read it afterwards.
Well, I don't want to, because it's on Select. I don't want to say anything unless I see it on other sites. Then I'll spill.
No,
But,
I'm gonna see it afterwards. So you have the Usos, right? Like it's.
Yeah, it'll be good. But the Usos win.
Yeah. Okay. So next we have the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston against.
I can say what it is if you want. Other sites have already taken it from Fightful. So, WWE is. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, sure. We have like 15 minutes left. Like what?
WWE reportedly has plans for a major new heel faction on the Raw brand. It's been pitched that it'll be Edge. Notable names discussed have been Damian Priest and Finn Balor for this stable. We will see. That doesn't mean it's going to happen, but that might explain the Intercontinental stuff. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
But
okay. This is fine. So getting back to the match, I think the New Day are totally winning. I do not.
And I think they're going to have a huge moment for New Day because I think this is just me going out on a limb. That's not official or anything. I think Big E introduces them.
Oh yeah, and the mic. Like, yeah, I would actually love that.
He gets into it, so he can't get into it too much. But I think, I think he does it. I really do. That way, he can get that.
Imagine the pop.
The pop will be huge if he goes like, Dallas, don't you dare! Like, I got goosebumps right here, man. He just the thing is he gets into it so much that I don't know how. Maybe he can't, But I hope that happens. I hope he gets that thing because the New Day. The last time we saw a huge ass pop, the New Day were on stage. That was the Hardy Boys when they came back. They were on that stage, and I mean Cody's going to get that too. I think. But we'll see. But I hope.
Yes.
I really hope.
I didn't even think of that.
Like there.
This will be really, really cool. Yeah. Yes. And now if I don't get it, I'm gonna blame you. Like this is.
Yeah, I know people. Yeah, I'm not like that's the thing. I'm just
people, and then blame Rob for it.
Yeah.
So I hate Sheamus being in this predicament. Like both Sheamus and Pete Dunne are amazing. I'm not completely sure about Rich Holland yet, but like they both deserve so much better. Then you have Seth freaking Rollins versus to be announced, guys. It's me.
Yep. Oh, you're.
Yes. It's me. I've been eating my protein every day.
You're ready. It'll be a hell of a match.
It's gonna be a hell of a match. Yes. I'm just kidding. Like.
Whoever he faces, it's TBA. They're winning.
Yes, and TBA are totally winning. Like, guys, it's like I've been loving Seth Rollins's Twitter game for the last 24 hours, but it's really blame Rob, and it's really not funny anymore because I really want to see him against Marco Stunt now. Like we've talked about it on the show. I've gone full tinfoil. What?
Sorry.
I know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that yet. Where the hell to go? I lost it.
Oh,
I had it. I lost it.
Oh, Rob.
There it is.
Tinfoil hat. I think Cody shows up at Supercard of Honor. Like, okay, Petey, like, calm down. And I just think that Seth Rollins sensed that the people were getting pretty annoyed for not getting Cody on Raw, like for so many weeks, and what he's doing now is like pulling them back in because it's. I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty annoyed as well. So there you go. Next we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match: Charlotte Flair against Ronda Rousey. Charlotte Flair is totally tapping out to Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is basically like Brock Lesnar. If she's in the match, she's winning the match. Like, except for this time when Brock Lesnar is gonna lose. And this is for night 1. And night 2 we have the fatal 4-way tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Queen Zelina and Carmella versus Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Natalya and Shayna Baszler. I'm gonna go ahead and say Sasha Banks and Naomi are winning this one. I think. Yeah. Yes. I really want to see Sasha Banks holding gold. And I think Bayley returns at Raw or SmackDown or whatever it is, or something like that. What I forgot to tell you, that when Becky loses the championship, she goes out the night after that on Raw. and she starts, ranting about it, and then Oscar returns.
Yeah,
I think yes,
I'd
I
like
think,
that. That'd
yeah,
be
I
cool.
think. Hmm. And then we have the Anything Goes match between Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn. Okay, I think Sami Zayn's winning this one because Johnny Knoxville has made a living out of, getting beat up. So he
Yeah,
doesn't lose anything if he gets beat up. But Sami Zayn will lose absolutely everything if Johnny Knoxville beats him.
yeah,
So Sami Zayn getting a win at WrestleMania will actually be a wholesome moment for me. Seriously.
yep,
Yes. Yes.
yeah. I
Next we
agree.
have, yes, Pat McAfee against Austin Theory. I'm actually torn about this as well because from the new rumors that Shane McMahon is at WrestleMania, I'm almost positive that he's going to interfere in this match, but I have no idea for who.
I think Pat McAfee wins.
I'm like, I suppose because it's Pat's first WrestleMania, he
Yeah,
should win. It's Austin Theory. Come on, like it's
yeah.
no. Like, I think like Pat McAfee wins this match, but I have no idea like Shane McMahon's interference was is gonna be like because
Yeah.
he's not facing Seth. Come on, he's
It,
totally not facing
that
Seth.
would be just the worst thing ever.
No,
I
like
mean,
ever, like never. It's
yeah,
no, not
yeah.
ever. Next, we have the triple tag for the Raw Tag Team Championships: RK Bro versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. I'm gonna go full on rogue and say Street Profits win, and then Riddle turns on Randy Orton.
That's exact. Well, I didn't say anything about Riddle turning on Randy Orton, but I said the same thing on the podcast with Sean. I think, I think Street Profits win. I think RK Bros losing those titles. There's, I think that I think Alpha Academy is not going to win them. They don't need to win them, in my opinion. I think Street Profits will, based off that way that crappy Raw ended this past week. But we'll see. I think Street Profits win.
I loved Alpha Academy holding the gold because Gable holding gold is amazing, but like it's lame when it's the tag titles because like it's the tag titles and they don't care about them. It's guys, it's Corey Graves. I feel it in myself.
That's not, that's not cool.
Adrenaline in him so on a boat to Cody Rhodes.
Edge versus AJ Styles.
I think AJ wins, especially with this, new information we have going on
Yeah.
here.
And
I hate to be against to root against AJ Styles, but AJ's totally winning.
I think so too.
Yes. Then we have Bobby Lashley against Omos. I think I'm sad to say, but I think Omos is winning this, and then MVP because MVP turns on.
Did you watch my
Bobby
prediction?
Lashley.
Did you watch a prediction show that I do with Sean? Because that's
I
exactly
tend
what I said.
I tend to yes, I watched it, but
Okay.
it's like it's
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
everyone knows it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Well, then, yeah.
it's logical.
I think you're right. I think MVP turns on Bobby Lashley,
It's
and
only logical.
yeah,
Wow.
I mean that's the thing. But yeah,
And then finally, we have the winner take all to unify both championships again. Brock Lesnar against Roman Reigns. I am totally sure that Roman Reigns is winning this one.
yep. There's no doubt about it, in my opinion. No
It's
doubt about
going
it.
to be an amazing match.
Yep.
The match will slap. Big beefy man slapping me. I'm all up for that.
Yeah.
And yes.
I watched. There was a interview that Ariel Helwani did with John Pollock of postwrestling.com.
Mhm.
And Ariel Helwani said, like, could you see this happening where Roman Reigns wins? And it's something similar that happened with John Cena at Money in the Bank or Elimination Chamber. Or no, it wasn't it was Money in the Bank, I think, when Cena came back, right? I think so. Anyways,
Yeah, I think it was Money in the
I think
Bank. Yes.
could we see something like that, and then all of a sudden you hear the Rock's music go off, and
Oh, crap.
they do the 1
Oh
year
my god, I
build.
totally forgot about that.
they do the 1 year build if they have The Rock.
Yes, like they had with The Rock and John Cena. They literally had a
When
1
you
year
said
build.
that, I was like, holy crap, that actually makes perfect
Oh
sense.
my god, it makes so much sense. Fuck. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I'm even more excited about it.
That's the thing. I just hate getting my hopes up because that makes so much damn sense that it would be
Thank
perfect.
you, Rob. But now we all get to have our hopes up because of
Well,
your
that's Ariel
hashtag
Helwani.
Blame Rob.
Hey, Ariel Helwani did that. He has a bigger following than I do, so.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
He has about 50 more, I think.
Okay, you cheeky bastard. Okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and real quick go into our next Cooper Effect segment.
Is that how you do it?
Which no, Rob, you suck at this. You
Yeah, I do.
suck at this so much.
My big ass hands.
No, we're gonna work on that. Our second Cooper Effect segment, which this week is all about Joel Pearl, our wonderful, wonderful friend Joel Pearl. I would like to take this time to thank Joel Pearl because he's probably the reason why I'm doing this with Rob right now. Because he asked me on the watch alongs.
I was joking.
He was the one who invited me on the Fightful watch alongs, and this is how we actually got to see with Rob that we actually had such a bit of chemistry together, and like I met a lot of really, really amazing and nice people on the watch alongs. This is all thanks to Joel Pearl, and he just became a dad. And he's gonna be the best dad ever. I cannot wait for him to go on this amazing journey. I'm terrified, but I'm simultaneously really, really excited. And Joel, we love you so much, and I hope you have a blast this weekend. Just have fun with it.
Yeah, Joel. Thank you, man, for everything you do. You are always able to listen when I have questions. Usually, you try to answer them. Lately, it's been hit or miss, but I get it. You've been busy, but you are a hell of a dude. I like working with you. It's Overbook's getting popular because of the work you're putting in, and
yes,
I'm glad that we worked together. We did the Fightful Select reviews, and we'll be doing those again soon. I know. It's just good to work with you, and you're a hell of a dude, and you have a good sense of humor. And the only thing I really think you need to stop doing is predicting shit. That's really
it's really annoying.
Yeah. That's it. That's the only thing. That's my only complaint, Joel. Quit predicting stuff. You need to stop that.
Yes. So with that being said,
Joel Gacy.
Now, yes, Joe Gacy's dad or son or whatever or brother. So now we get to the jokes part, Rob.
Are you ready?
No, I'm never ready.
Okay. Well, I gotta. Whoa. Let's see here. I thought I lost you for a second, but
oh
no, I was my connection for a second. It just everything froze.
Yeah,
but
your connection sucks today. By the way.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah. Well, at least no one's calling you, so you have that going on for you.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. That's good though. Okay. Good shit here. This wife tells her husband, she goes, I need you to go down to the store and get a gallon of milk, and if they have eggs, get 6. Later on, the husband returns home.
Oh, I know this one. He got 6 gallons of milk.
Damn it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Well, now I got to tell it for everybody else. Later on, he returns home and she looks at his purchase and says, why the hell did you have 6 gallons? Did you buy 6 gallons of milk? He responded, they had eggs.
They had eggs. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I knew this.
You got one. That's good. A man.
I told you it was me.
Yeah. A man near the age of 85 walks into a jewelry store with a 20-something young blonde woman. The clerk immediately thinks he's being taken advantage of due to the age gap. So she says to the clerk, she goes, "Show me an expensive ring." The clerk looks over at the old man and he nods, "Okay, like it's fine." The clerk pulls out a ring and tells her, "This one's $50,000." She says, "It's nice, but I want something nicer." And he goes, "Well, this is one of my finest rings. It's over $300,000." She says, "I love it. I'll take it." The old man writes a check. The clerk says, "Due to the high amount, I can't. We have to hold it for 3 days. So come back on Monday and you can get it." Guy agrees and comes back Monday morning and goes, "Sir, I'm sorry to say this, but your check didn't clear." He goes, "Oh, I knew it wouldn't clear. I just wanted to tell you about my weekend."
Oh my God! Now you gave ideas to everyone.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay,
Uh,
sure.
a woman was in bed with her lover when she heard her husband opening the front door. She said, "Hurry." She said to the guy, "Stand in the corner." She quickly rubbed baby oil all over him and she dusted him with talcum powder. "Don't move until I tell you," she whispered. "Just pretend you're a statue." The husband gets home. He goes, "What's this, honey?" The husband inquired. "Oh, it's just a statue," she replied. "The Smiths bought one for their bedroom, and I liked it so much I got one for us too." No more was said about the statue, not even later that night. When they went to sleep, around 2 in the morning, the husband got out of bed and went to the kitchen and returned with a sandwich and a glass of milk. He says, "Here," to the statue, "eat something." The guy's like, "What?" "I stood like an idiot here for hours." He goes, "Yeah. How do you think the Smiths got that statue too?"
Oh my God. Oh, Rob.
All right, this is a bar one for you. Okay, a beautiful woman went up to the bar in a quiet rural. Oh no,
What
oh,
is this
I can't say
word,
rural,
Rob?
rural. I can't say it. Rural. Everybody's in chat's going like, "What the hell just happened?"
Are you having a stroke?
No, I'm not. That's what it looked like. I can't say the word rural. I've never been able to say it. I should have just put in a different word.
I have no idea what that word means.
Yeah, somebody will have to say it in chat because I can't even fucking say the word. Um, she, shit. A beautiful woman went up to the bartender. She gestured to the bartender, who approached her immediately. The woman seductively said, "You should bring your face closer." And as he did, she gently caressed his full beard. "Are you the manager?" she asked, softly stroking his face. He goes, "Actually, no. Can you get him for me? I need to speak to him," running your hands beyond his beard and into his hair. "I'm afraid I can't," said the bartender. "Is there anything I can do for you?" "Yes, I need you to give him a message." He goes, "What's that?" She goes, "The bathroom is..." My computer fucking just... God, here it goes. Okay. Yes, the bathroom is out of toilet. There's no toilet paper, hand soap, or paper towels in the ladies' room.
Oh, so she just like threw her hands.
Man, I just butchered the hell out of that joke. That was good. This is great.
It's okay. I totally got what you were saying.
Yeah, I know, but I butchered it. It doesn't matter. I'll edit that shit later. Okay, what? Here we go. Dad jokes. What did the dog say when it was building its house?
What?
Roof, roof, roof.
Oh my God. I can't believe I fell for that.
One of my favorite memories is making sandcastles with my grandpa until my mom took his urn away. Let's see. Well, at least I made it funnier. Let's see here. Yeah, thanks. There we go. See, I'm done. Fuck it.
Rural.
Rural. Yeah. Rob is doing an imitation of Scooby Doo, trying not to vomit. That's a good one. There. That's you. Gross. Poop beard. You made it better. Don't be down on yourself. I just can't say it. We'll call that a Joel joke, probably. Oh God, Rob. Oh Rob. Dark humor jokes. I like it. It's opposite. There we go. That's probably the best way to say it.
Oh, the opposite of urban. Thank you.
Like out in the country.
There you go. I could never say that word. Sorry.
I can't say it. Well,
thank you.
You probably could. I just can't. Like everybody in chat, like rural, you dumb idiot. Rural.
Yes, thank you. Now that you spelled it with really large letters, we can now say it. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you have more jokes?
No, I'm done. It's over.
Oh, you're done. Okay, guys.
We went over the time.
5 minutes over time, and I suppose Jeremy will fire us up.
No, he won't. Well, we'll be fine. We'll just tell Joel we praised him, and he'll probably give us another hour next week. No.
Oh yeah, sure. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. What?
I talked to Sean Rossap. It sounds like it might be a go, but there has been a request that people enjoy this for some reason, like when I tell jokes. But it sounds like we might be getting our own version of the Listin' Your Boy on Fightful Select between you and me. After our show, we'll have a bonus show for a little bit. It sounds like it's a go. It's not official yet, but I just wanted people to know.
Why the hell did you say it if it's not official yet?
Because if I get it out there, they have no choice but to give it to the people.
Oh, you're playing with fire, Rob. I love it.
Fire. Sean's dead after tonight. He's dying. Remember?
So who gets the thumbs up, Rob? You bitch.
Yeah. But remember, I have to do one thing before we go. Like that, we have an outro.
I know. It's gonna be after I say what I have to say, Rob.
Okay,
guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sending in your super chats. Thank you for the love we've been getting. And from the bottom of my heart, I hope you enjoy yourselves this weekend because it's a big ass weekend, And I just sending you all positive thoughts. If you're having an awful time while having, watching WWE television. But it's going to be a wonderful weekend. I'm sure that WrestleMania will be amazing. WWE, as I've said multiple times on the show, WWE, in spite of their booking, are able to put on really amazing pay-per-views or preview live events or whatever you want to call it. So it's going to be an awesome show. And thank you guys again for tuning in. I'm sorry if it was a little bit out there, but it's my first time hosting. I'll be better next time. You can follow me at Maggie_IK on Twitter, at Maggie.IK on Instagram. And Rob, tell the people where to find you.
You could follow me at Rob Wilkins on Twitter. And that's it.
Do your thing now.
Okay, we will see you guys later. I'm actually going to play two of them. 2 outros today. Here's the first one.
Sacrifice! 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 And Alex, I believe you have some lyrics.
I do. For you, Jack Schemmel. Here we go. You know it's all about the boom. Adam Cole, baby. You know it's all about the boom. Yeah, baby. My name's like a torch in a tank full of propane. Bring heat, bring steam. I doused the whole place in gasoline, sky high. Bomb tracked. I finally ruptured that jetpack. Everybody's bracing the impact. The rally car rolls. You fade black. No, I can't ignore. This is what you've waited for. Fire in the hole, and then we shot. You know it's all about the boom. Adam Cole, baby.
Boom.
Boom. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. We will see you later. See you next week.